According to statistics, over 90% of businesses fail. But the reason they fail is not because of the business or the ideas, but it's the person. The reason these people fail is because they give up. If they just kept trying, no matter what, they would have succeeded. But the problem is that they want this simple thing. The business isn't built on outputs, it is built on inputs. But most people believe that the reason why the business is failing is because of some outside factor. But here's the truth: you are fully in control of your visions, your dreams, your reality. The reality you have right now is a reality you deserve. If you like that reality or if you don't, that is completely on you. The same thing goes for anything else in life. You have full control to change your destiny, but you also have the same full control of ruining your life, right? Tell me this: have you ever gotten a flat tire? Have you ever had something you really care about break or crumble and you have to fix it because you either really care about it or you need it? This is the exact same principle that you need to use for entrepreneurship. Having a flat tire never stopped you from getting a new one, did it? Why not treat yourself the same way? Oh, I don't need it. I will do it later. I need more time. I don't have enough time. You just keep giving yourself these excuses, but you're just procrastinating. You never procrastinated when you needed to, you know, fix your flat tire, did you? You never procrastinated when you need to buy new batteries for your Xbox controller. You never procrastinated when it came to doing the things that you want. The difference between a rich man and a poor man is poor men trade time for money and rich men trade money for time. You would rather use your last $100 to drink, smoke, gamble, buy video games. That's why you'll never make it. A rich man isn't focused on instant pleasures. He uses his money to invest in himself, to become a better person. A rich man uses his money to invest in better clothing, better education, build his portfolio, get access to people. Like, how do you expect to get to this level when nothing about your life remotely looks similar to this? People say they want to be rich. They genuinely don't want to. Because if they acquired the habits of a rich man, they would be more miserable since they wouldn't even be able to do the things that they used to do. They wouldn't be enabled to do these things. These habits don't enable their current lifestyle. And that's why I know they wouldn't be able to do that. You can't party, you can't be drinking, you can't be having a lot of time to hang out with your friends. It is hard. Most people will never be rich because most people don't like hard work. And it is an unfortunate reality for a lot of people because it's genuinely not made for everyone. Getting rich is only for the top 1%. And most people will never want to do what it takes. And that's why only 1% of people become successful. But here's the crazy thing: you can have anything you want. You can have any car you desire, any woman you desire, any house you desire, any life you desire can be yours. The question is, what are you willing to sacrifice? That's where dreams die. People stop dreaming when they realize the true cost of the game. When they realize that they actually have to put in sleepless nights, constant pressure from their partner, their family, everyone looks down on you, everyone thinks you should quit and do something safer because if they see you succeed, then you'll always be a constant reminder of how they gave up on their dreams. And that's why most people cheer for you until you make it, until you make it. They stop cheering. They stop caring because you know why? Because the moment you do make it, they're going to be like, oh crap, I had dreams too. I had things I wanted to do, but on I gave up on a lot of these things. Bro, hold on. Sorry. This freaking cat, bro. Sorry, I have a cat right now, but it's just eating plants. But where was I? Anyways, they're gonna stop cheering for you, man. They're going to stop cheering for you. They're going to be like, oh shoot, like this guy just reminds me of how I gave up. So here's the thing, right? It is an unfortunate reality for a lot of people. Not everybody can get rich, right? Not everybody can get rich. And that is unfortunate. But here's the question though. Do you want to die with your dreams. They say the wealthiest place in the world is the graveyard because that's where a lot of dreams and ideas end. That quote should scare you. Do you want to be on your deathbed wondering what your life could have been like if you took that one risk? Personally, I don't think I could ever live like that. It is either this or nothing, and if you can't adopt that mentality, then I'm sorry, but you should probably stop right here. Just do whatever makes you comfortable because this journey is a very uncomfortable one. You have to hunger for it every morning. There are people who wake up more hungry than you every day. They want to take everything you have. That alone should be enough motivation for you to wake up hungry, to chase your dreams. Because if you don't chase your dreams, someone else will live your dream for you. That girl you want, the money you want, someone else will have that. And someone else will take that place for you. That dream that you want to have, that dream of you probably being on some beach in Monaco with some nice girl, just chilling, someone else will be doing that in your place instead of you having that dream, you wanting that. There's going to be someone else out there who's going to take your place. That should be you, but someone else will take that. If you're not hungry enough, if you don't care about it enough, you're not going to get that. Someone else will steal that dream away from you. You need to fight for your dream. You need to fight for it every day because someone else is trying to steal that from you. Someone else is trying to live the exact same lifestyle you have. But the difference is who wants it more? Who's more hungrier? The hungrier person, the hungrier animal will always get the last bite. They will win in the end because they're hungry. They need to eat. And if you can't have that same hunger, then you probably you probably just won't make it. You need to have that hunger. But I think you just need to start waking up with a fire in your soul. You need to have something that makes you want to wake up every morning. You need to start doing the necessary inputs every day that will get you to that position in life that you've always dreamed of. You're running out of time, and one day you will realize how little time you had. Before you know it, you'll be 30, 40, 50, dreaming of what could have been. And I say all these things to motivate people, to inspire people, not to bring anyone down, but I want people to succeed. I want everyone to succeed. And I want everyone's families to be able to look at them and smile and say, wow, wow, son, wow, father, wow, brother, you did it. You changed all of our lives. And I don't know why anybody wouldn't want that. I don't know why any um, man wouldn't want to be the one to break the chain, the one to break the cycle of their family. Especially if you're like a, black, brown, like, why wouldn't you want to break free of that cycle? It's like, why wouldn't you want to? Because there's a lot of like black families that are like living in poverty, brown families living in poverty. It's like, why do you want to continue that same cycle? Sure, you're going to school, you're doing all this stuff probably, but like, why not take it to the absolute extreme? Why just settle for less? If you know you could do more, why settle for less? I don't understand why people settle for less. Actually, I do understand why people settle for less. It's because it's easier. It's easier to do something that someone already laid out for you. Here you go. Here's the map. Here's the map to success, right? All you have to do is just listen to my instructions, get this piece of paper, give this piece of paper to someone, or show this piece of paper to people, and you get a job, right? And you make an okay amount of money, right? But like, it's like you're destined for more. The reason you're watching this video is because you don't want that. A piece of paper is not enough for you. 100K a year is not enough for you. Maybe like 150K a year is not enough for you. You want to live a top 1% life. You want to have control. You want to be your own boss. The thing is, you're going to be making 150K a year, maybe 200K a year. I don't know. I don't really know. It just depends on what you're doing. But it's like, at the end of the day, you traded your freedom. You're not free. People think, Oh, well, I'm making 150K a year. I mean, it's great. I mean, yeah, it's great, but do you want to be free? If the answer is no, then okay, fine. Keep doing your job. It's like that's cool. You don't want to be free, but the people that do want to be free, the people who want to take full control of their life and be their own boss and make as much money as possible. I mean, what are you doing? You know? Um you know what you need to do. You know the necessary inputs that you need to take in your life. The question is, are you going to do them? Are you going to follow through? And not everybody can. But that's just the game. That's the game. But anyways, I'll leave you guys with this one verse. I don't want to make this video too long, but I got First Timothy 5:8. If anyone does not provide for his relatives, and especially for his own family, he has disowned the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. So what that verse is saying is, if you cannot provide for your own family, if you refuse to try to provide for your own family, try to become the man, you are worse than an unbeliever. So everyone who's at home playing video games, just not doing the absolute best they can to try to provide for their family, to become the guy, to, you know, just to become that man, right? It's like you are worse than an unbeliever. And that's probably a really hard thing to swallow. I mean, but if you aren't trying your best, it is worse. You are literally an unbeliever. And it's crazy because that means you're like worse than a demon, right? You're worse than the devil because even the devil believes. Even the enemy, the enemies of God, the people who despise God, they know God is real at least. They believe in God. And for you to believe to be worse than someone who doesn't even believe. Because even the demons believe, bro. The demons believe. And if you're religious, if you're, Christian, then this is for you right here. And if you're not, then I guess you could click off the video. But you need to be a more financially and more um, dependable person. You need to be that guy. I'm telling you right now. I mean, especially with the world where the world's heading, you need to make money. You need to change your life. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it if this message, changed your views at all or helped you in any formal way. I mean, leave a comment. I'll try to respond to all my comments. And I mean, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for listening to me. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much.